We went to the Cityline CA Twitter feed and pulled a bunch of questions that we get from you guys. I love it. Keep them coming. The first one, and Lynn, I'm going to give these to you. What kind of pants should I look for if I have big hips? This is, you know, a lot of people in that pear-shaped category.
Sure.
What do you suggest?
First, okay, so I've got a strategy here.
Okay.
So I think you should look for a fabric that's stable. I think that you should think about higher waisted because what you want to emphasize here is that you have curves. But if you wear a lower waisted pant and you are a little tubby around the tummy, you don't get a curve then. You get a shape and then you get another shape.
Yes.
So what you want to try to do.
It's called muffin top slash hip.
A roll,
So you get a little
it's whatever.
roll.
So what I decided to do was I thought it might be nice to bring the Nygaard Slims in that I talk about on Shopping Channel.
Okay.
Because they have either a 2.5-inch waistband or they have a 3.5-inch waistband. Okay, that's the beginning.
Hold on there 1 second. This I live for.
This
like
is,
if I could still be in maternity pants, I would be right now.
Yeah.
I love a big thick band.
Yes,
because
it really holds
pulls
you in. So then the next thing is that so you'd like to wear these and they're stable and they actually have an exterior seam, so you want something that gives you a linear look.
Right.
Because I don't want to look at this, I want to look up and down.
That's right.
So then I've got this holding in, creating a waist, and then if you get something with ponte, and with a lot of spandex in it, but not too much, because if you get too much spandex, it'll loosen up on the hip area. That won't serve you well either.
Right.
So if you're going to go straight, go to a high-waisted pant, and then if you're going to tuck things in, you make sure that you've got something that blousons out a bit to balance with the larger hip. If you're going to wear the newer shapes of pants now, which are the boot and, my gosh, the flare. The flare is 22 inches, and when you see that designers like Tom Ford are doing 30 inches.
Wow.
And that's what but they're so fantastic because they literally go back to, this is a hippie girl, and then I have a balance of either an 18 or a 22 on the bottom.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you have a silhouette again.
Right.
But if you go low-waisted, you defeat the purpose of it.
Yeah.
So you must literally think high-waisted, something with some spandex to hold me in, and then my hips look curvy.
Right. Because you want curves. Don't try and hide those, right?
Yes, indeedy.
So here's another one for you. Who can wear the oversized scarf that's really trendy this season? We're seeing it everywhere.
So everybody can. Everybody can,
That's what
Trace,
I figured.
But I would suggest that you buy a scarf that is longer than you. Okay, so it's got to be bigger than you.
Where did Lynn go?
I'm here.
Anyone see him?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then when you hold your arms out, it should be this wide, because if you don't, you won't get anything to wrap around.
It has to be
the
huge.
The fabric should be thin, because otherwise it looks too chunky.
Yeah.
And now many of the designers are showing it with just hanging down again.
Right.
Just hanging down, but if you do a little slim strip of a scarf, it looks caca.
Yeah, I know. It's not enough.
It's not enough.
You need a little bit of integrity, right? Which is why you're going for a thinner fabric.
And then when you do it,
you don't want it to look caca.
Caca.
No.
But when you do it, when you wrap it around here and you drop it down here, don't put it up here because it does make you look like you got a sore throat.
Yeah.
So you have to drop it down here, and then I like to sometimes just take a little bit of it and then I could tie it.
I like watching you guys do that.
So you can just do that.
Yeah.
And that's quite chic, but it's got to be soft and long.
Very nice. Okay, really good tips there.